hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in riding high. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, called up to 26. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Now in his 3rd season as the guy in Green Bay, and he's thrown for at least 25 touchdowns in each of the last 2 years. He and his team believe they are due for a deep playoff run as long as he stays healthy and is piloting the offense.
Now this defense for the Lions, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. 3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Green Bay.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that, the guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Lions' 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love completes it again to Dobbs. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And it's 3rd.
Love is sneaking. And he's going to have the Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Love now. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Love will sneak it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Green Bay.
Give him 2 on the play there. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 70. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And it wasn't that long ago that there were a lot of conversations about whether Jared Goff was truly going to be a frontline starter in the NFL. And he's proven all those critics wrong. He's taken his game up big notches in the last few years. Now what he needs to do, sustain that success in the regular season, come playoff time.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Goff. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass? Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Sam.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Quay Walker on the coverage.
Back to throw, Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 5.
Goff.
3rd and 5.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And a good burst there right from the start as he hit this one out near the 35. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's another Lions.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 25 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast a little bit more here on Thanksgiving.
Now 2nd and 5. Off the option, here's Gibbs. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll pitch it out to Gibbs here. Well, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's gone. This to the corner, right side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Gone. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bates' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Now Love.
3rd down.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. as they've got it as we resume action. To throw is gone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Going to gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They gave him the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox on to punt.
In punt formation for the Lions.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Pushes past him. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the line of scrimmage. A gain on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Love.
At the 37-yard line.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard.
To throw now, here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. This offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but takes it all the way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 yards on the
out of the gun. Gone.
2nd and 8.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
Now Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Lions.
Goff now looks to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
Goff now to throw. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Detroit Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Goff. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are back within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Packers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
to pass. Here's Jordan Love. From left side is complete to Reed. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Green Bay.
Pollard gets it off the option. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st.
And the Packer 1st down.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Love now. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Going back to Love. Out to the left here to Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 15-yard line.
2nd and 6. Love looking to throw it. Completed out left to Dobbs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun. Love. And he's got it. Touchdown. Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He completes it to Wilson. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
At the 47-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. There's Goff. Wilson's got it complete.
Complete to Garrett Wilson.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. And
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. And the Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. down. Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you.
So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
That's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
And now a fake there. The jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard.
And a scratch out only about a yard up to the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Here's 3rd and 6.
35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
now Love. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
43 yards on the punt. Return of 4.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When they start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw is gone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
now gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
That is caught by the player.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
4 yards.
Throwing again is Goff. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Intended for Sam.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
now
7.
It's gone.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one drops in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Bates' kick is good.
And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll take this near the 35, maybe the 34.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Off the play fake, Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. To throw now. Here's Love.
Looking deep here for Dobbs.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3-and-out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The home team's offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Gibbs on the toss left.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Goff now looking to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Goff now looks to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Goff. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
4th down to give to Gibbs.
And he will get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Oh, what a juke into space. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Throwing. Love. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Love now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
And a Packer first down.
Here's Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Love looking to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Love. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack it for a loss of 5. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's able to break to a one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
Goff now, throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage was tight from Jalen Thompson.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
fair catch. Signaled for
the Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Play fake. Here's Love. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. action this time with Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Love from the gun. Will complete this one to Watson. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8 yards.
And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he'll get it out to midfield. It's announced by right in midfield at the 50. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw, Gong. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Touchdown, Detroit! Jalen Wright, 47 yards. And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
79 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
21 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just one. Option play. Here's Pollard.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Third down.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
There's Goff. Steps away to his left.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's a good right. And this will wind up a Lions first down. Here's good running, gets him to about the 44. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 44-yard line.
Now it's gone. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, here's Goff. And right with it here, over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 35.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Goff going to keep it himself. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stages.
Bates' kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They come up now on 2nd and 2. To throw now. Here's Love. Flushed out right.
Jordan Love on the scramble. A gain of 7. And the Packer first down.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here comes second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Love. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
In the back. Offense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love looking to throw it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
3rd down.
Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
For the Packer field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? There's another field goal the other way. That does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. St. Brown with the catch. And he gets this one just shy of 30 to mark him down at the 39. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
I got him. He's mine.
Now gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Gone. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And 5 yards, not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now the Packers get set to go.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Love now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Here's Love. And he bats it away and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On now is the Packers punter. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And taken right on the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 40. Now a first throw here in overtime.
Over the middle, he's got to Slaw.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
A give up the middle to right.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown and a game winner in OT.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Lions, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.